black women on Bigo going at it with one of the biggest families on Bigo. Is it a storyline or not? Because we could all say it's another. I'm coming at it from that perspective. Um, did she take some blows at Brandon? Yeah, but Brandon was able to counterreact it with something different. You know what I'm saying? I was able to see him say, when they say he had this, he showed his mind chart. When they said they beat the girl came on here. You don't think this is a storyline? You don't think this is a production? You don't think this is a Keys production? I heard China Red say, "Hey, my baby."
Hey, LadyBee. Hey, everybody. LadyBee,
Yes.
I'm going to be honest with you. I won't even want to say this. I'm going to be honest with you.
Okay.
As long as I've been knowing Brandon ain't never talked about his clique. Never.
Hold on, Queen.
I'm about to give y'all the tea. I don't even give a fuck now. Cause LadyBee, this is me. This is my real name, my real picture, everything.
Yep.
So I don't have nothing to hide. This is what my name is. He never spoke on her. When she got into it with Leah, now it's making sense. You were mad because Leah was talking about she slept with him, and that's why your ass got mad and you never got back on that damn panel. Everybody didn't understand at that time why she got so mad at Leah and never came back over there to the Keys family and was on a panel anymore. And the read that she did to him last night, to me, was like, you've been waiting on that moment. Like, you cracking all these jokes for hours, and he came back with receipts and text messages. Like, he didn't have to talk about her weight, none of this stuff. He came back with receipts, showing the receipts, like you said, in my chart, showing the text messages, showing all that stuff. And like he said, I'm going to talk about facts. I don't got to joke around and do all that. But she did so much last night. That sounds like a woman that's mad about the penis. That don't sound like nothing else to me. Maybe Korean can say something else, because that's what it sounds like to me.
Oh no, I don't know what she mad about. I'm not disagreeing with you, but I will say
now. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little. I like some milk now. Now, what the fuck is going on?
There's been a rumor that Imp wanted him and that they was fucking around. I don't know. All I know is I'm sorry. No, but seriously, Imp just played a receipt from the girl. The girl got a recording of Brandon. She didn't play the whole thing. So I'm waiting to see what this receipt from the girl is, the one that he took the $10,000 from and threatened, I guess. And she says that he gave her an STD. So I don't know. I really don't know. I do think I think it's more than just the TKO situation, because they did have a personal relationship, whether it was a friendship or whether one wanted to fuck the other one. So I do think this is more personal thing. I just don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I definitely think this is more the ego, and I don't think this is a storyline for real. I don't. Now I think motherfucker that it's a storyline. I don't think this one. Go ahead, Kincaid. I'm sorry.
Korean, it ain't no storyline. And whoever this person in the comments talking about some bias, LadyBee will tell you, I don't take no sides with no damn body. Do I, LadyBee? If I don't know nothing about it, I shut the fuck up. What I'm saying is, I'm talking as if I don't know Brandon. What I'm saying is, what I observed last night when I told LadyBee good night. Remember when you was playing live, and I listened to that? She went in for a long time. That do not sound like a person who was friends with somebody for several years. That's just like me being friends with LadyBee for 15 years and we get into it, and I'm able to go in on LadyBee for 3 hours straight. That don't sound like no 15-year friendship or whatever. That sound like we was friends for a little short amount of time. I really didn't fuck with you for real. Now I'm finna eat your ass up because I was waiting on you to, do what it is, and I'm finna eat you up. That's what that sound like to me.
So let me ask you a question, Kincaid. Do you think that maybe this was a build up over the past? Because she said it's been months since she left, and she never said anything, and she didn't. She never said anything. Do you think it's a build up of her frustrations over? Because I get part of it. Okay, yes, she was trying to release. She feel like breaking up.
I can't hear you.
You breaking up. Diva. Text me on the 419 number. Text me on the
I just
419
put in my
number.
Korean,
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Be bad.
hold on. I just got in my garage. I just pulled in. Is it better now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. When I go come down my street and I pull up, it's a little dead area right here. So this is my question to you, to everybody, because I agree, it does seem like it was a buildup of something, of frustration. She left his agency, so she says months ago. We don't know how long the months is or how many the months be in. But do you think that this was a buildup and it came out like this because she been wanted to say something, or do you think this was really just a knee gut reaction to the situation right now? Because she says that
I
she feels like Brandon is trying to sabotage her.
I would say this. This what it sound like to me.
Mm.
First of all, I'm gonna be clear. I'm gonna start it off with this. Korea should never did an interview with her. I'm gonna start it off with that.
I don't think
You
she should
don't
have it.
do you do not do an interview with somebody who do not like one of the individuals you're talking about. Let's get that straight. When you do an interview with somebody that's not taking neither party's side. Somebody that's going to be able to be neutral throughout the whole entire interview. Okay, let's get that straight. So you're doing an interview with a lady that don't even like TKO. It's very apparent. You're a woman that's advocating about you don't like this, you don't like that, but your daughter hangs around him. Your daughter was still hanging around this man. You were in the Keys family. Your daughter was lining up with Tommy and all that. When you know Tommy and them don't get along. Let's wake all of this up if you want to wake it up. So to be honest with you, that sounds like you're mad because it went left. The interview was flop. The interview was crazy. It sounded like you wasted people's time. They was looking for some what they did not get, and people did their content. That's what they did. They talked about it the next day. You get mad because they talked about the interview. So now you're going around creating this narrative saying he called all these people to go in on you. Trina B just said on the live what Lady B just played that he never told them to go live about talking about no interview.
I
He
see
just
y'all
made that
later.
clear.
Hold on, y'all. Okay.
I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna drop.
No, I need both of y'all to drop and then come back because I want to hear both of what everybody's saying. Korean drop. Okay. All right. Hold on. Why lovely got out the box? Hold on. Wait. Okay, King K,
Hey
come back
y'all.
up. Come on.
Yeah, girl, I'm off for the next 2 days. Listen, so this is my thing. I think that Empress is giving Brandon too much life. I don't think
Hold on
I
one
don't
second,
think
y'all.
that
Hold on.
I don't think that TKO I don't think that excuse me, I don't think that Brandon was telling people to sabotage Imp. Imp is doing too much because my whole thing is if you knew that he didn't have the ability to try to sabotage anybody while being in his agency, why all of a sudden you think he's out here trying to sabotage you? That's number one. Number two, what I think the problem is why Brandon and her were going at it, because Brandon's thing is like, bitch, you know what really is going on with TKO and them girls and how much we used to ride for him when we was all cool. So why would you be the one to do the interview? That's why I think the problem is. You understand what I'm saying? Cause like, imagine me falling out with Robert, but I know that Lady B's doing some janky shit, and then I'm the janky shit against MC Messy Caller, and then I'm the one that takes the interview with Messy Caller. So that's why I feel like why Brandon's really mad, because it's like, girl, you knew what the real T was with TKO. You didn't have a problem. You didn't have a problem with TKO doing all of these things to the women. Now you want to be the one to, and then you got to understand something. In Brandon's mind, he's like, bitch, you trying to take food out of my host's mouth because TKO is still Brandon's host. So Brandon's thing is, when we was cool, you was all about all the shit that I'm doing. But now that we're not cool, now you want to sit up there and be the one to interview somebody that could actually get TKO off the app?
So let me ask you a question. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
B, we can't hear you. Oh, she on the phone. Okay, okay. So this is my question. Because I did hear her make a statement, I heard a part of it, and I just, she said that, she Yeah, she sat on with him, but once she realized that the shit was true or whatever, whatever, and she had this epiphany, she decided she didn't want to be associated with that anymore. Do you think that she? I still don't think even with that she should have been the one to do the interview. That's just my opinion because of that history. Do you think that she really understood and recognized the situation, or do you think it was because her daughter Royce, because this is what I'm hearing, that all of a sudden Royce started hanging out with him, and that's why she kind of started this thing with TKO, and then again,
Well,
like everybody
I
saying with Brandon,
absolutely.
she fell out because of Aaliyah.
I absolutely do believe that that plays a part because I'm not trying to be disrespectful or nothing, but a lot of mothers that are in the space that Empress is that wants to all of a sudden stand up for stuff, they pull that type of stunt. They don't mind if a man is a bastard. It's just like shout out to the mothers out there that call their sons out for being bad to any women, but it's one of those things where you don't mind if your son is dogging a girl that he's dating that you don't like versus a girl that you really like. So I feel like she's picking and choosing. I feel like because her daughter could have ended up being like one of the victims of TKO. Now all of a sudden she's trying to see. I believe that that's one of. There's so many variables, Korean. It's hard to see which variable is the right variable.
Wait a minute, hold on, Keisha. So our opinion and us sitting up here actually discussing the reasons why is a hate train. I don't have no hate train for her. I don't know the lady. I actually think the shit is hilarious, and I've been up here swinging. Me and
Hold
B
on.
got into it, not got into it, but we
Let me
had a
cam up.
disagreement.
Let me cam up real quick. Oh, I can know why I keep having this
Conversation,
TKO
yeah. Nothing
beauty
about
thing. Keish, nobody
what?
wants you to get on no hate train. You're your own person. But one thing that I don't like that y'all do, you can hate something that somebody you like is doing versus hating them. You have not been around like that to know Empress's history. There have been many women that have come forward about TKO's behavior, and she never
Okay,
had nothing to say about it. So for
okay.
us, it's too convenient that now all of a sudden one variable is your daughter has been hanging with TKO. Then she's not in the agency no more, so she don't need to do business with TKO, and she's not under branding. What we're saying is now all of a sudden you want to be woman empowerment. Let me tell you what I think is going on. I think that the TKO thing happened to fall on her lap at the right time because now she can use her trying to defend Korea as a way to lay Brandon out. I'm not trying to be fierce, but we've been knowing M for like 4 or 5 years. We've seen her read other women that have come forward and told their story about TKO.
And half. And half. I mean, no shade. Well, don't get me wrong. I laughed. I was still laughing about that read she gave Brandon. That yeah, 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 yeah. Like I'm still like she was funny, but I still don't think she should have been the one to do the interview because of. I mean, she was just when Boss Life. That's the whole reason people were like kind of blowed about when she was trying to help Boss Life. She was one of the judges on the panel during that time. Like this
Yeah,
was not. It's not like this was years ago. This was just last year, a few months ago, when all
and
that shit went down.
and my
What in
whole
the
thing is,
hell?
and my whole what happened?
I missed a
He was
lot.
trying to.
Nothing happened. I just missed a lot. But go ahead.
And my whole thing is Keish. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I gotta keep it a brick. The way that Brandon and all of them moved over there, Brandon don't move like Robert. There are things that slide across Robert's desk that I don't get privileged to know about. Even
No.
the members and the gods of Olympus, though. But the way that the keys of the streets are set up, it was like Madam of Keys to the Streets. They think Lee Ebony was, but no tea, no shade. Imp, Ebb, all of them, they all knew that ran in that circle the shit that TKO was doing. And what I'm saying is like, yeah, this is cute that she's laying Brandon out, but I'm gonna be honest, we already been down this road before. She's actually bringing up Brandon's stock, in my opinion. In my opinion, she's bringing up Brandon Stark because I don't think that this is because everybody's like, okay, girl, we're happy that you're exposing him, but we're all side eyeing her like, girl, you've been riding with Brandon for years. Now all of a sudden you doing this? We
Right.
not really fucking with her neither.
Right. But I ain't gonna lie to you. That read yesterday, yeah, yeah, yeah. Girl, I woke up with that on my, yeah, 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 yeah. Now that shit, I cannot like her, but that shit was funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, if y'all didn't find it funny, that's fine. But that shit was funny as hell to me. But I don't agree with, like I said, But it's not for me to agree. I mean, that's who Korea chose to go with for whatever reason.
But
I
I
don't
gotta
think
keep
it's
it
the
a brick.
best choice.
I gotta
I
keep
don't
it a
think
brick
it's the
with
best choice.
y'all. Korea's not playing checkers, she's playing chess. And
Right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like she knew that Imp was not in the agency no more. She knew that Imp was gonna. I gotta be honest, Korean. I feel like Korea knew, like, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Because y'all gotta remember that Empress was just cussing Korea out like 2, 3 months ago. So she knew what she was doing. Korea knew what she was doing. Yep.
Can I just say
Yep.
this?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Oh, I agree.
like,
Go ahead.
okay. So my thing is that do y'all really think that this is really real? And why does Imp have so much hatred towards TKO? That's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Why?
That's what we was. Yeah, that's the part you missed, Bookie.
Yeah, that's the part that I'm at.
Well, I don't. Well, I'm gonna be real with you. So we think that what Korean had brought to light was it's more so because I didn't care when you was pimping out them other hoes, but now that my daughter may be one of them girls, now I have a problem with it. That's what I believe. Because remember, I didn't even know Royce was chilling with TKO and them. Yeah, she ain't gonna want her daughter. And instead of calling her daughter out on the behavior, she's trying to say that TKO's been a fuck nigga. No
Right.
shade.
Right. Exactly. He's been on Robert's
But
people, and this is my other question. He's been on Robert's people want to know addressing these allegations before. That's how I know so much about the backstory, about what they say the backstory was because of Robert. So he's been on his people want to know. So why now all of a sudden is he not addressing it?
I think that TKO's not addressing it now because I'm gonna be real with you. There's so many people coming forward. And then Robert said that there's a lady that just said 3 days ago that TKO, she's another victim. He's gagging now. Yeah, TKO can't be combative. There's too many people. I'm sorry. And honestly, the person that would have really sealed the deal with him would have been Armani. But since he allowed, see, this is where he messed up. He allowed, and I'm just being real, I'm not defending the violence or the abuse, but baby, if you was going to really sit up there and play face, I'm surprised he let Korea get away. Cause once you let a bitch up inside, like I'm saying, man or woman, but once you let a person get up into your household, and this is what killed me even more, Korean, the fact that there were admins there and people were there to attest that this man was beating on this women, it's not looking good for him. It's not looking good for him.
Because no shade, one of his admins was in Discord saying it happened.
so you think he's going to jail?
If she,
If they
I,
if they can if they can add in that so-called, I guess, kidnapping, what they're claiming is kidnapping, and Boss Life has also added kidnapping to her, so she said, holding her against,
Kidnapping.
because he made her take off her clothes. He basically made her take off her clothes so she couldn't leave the house, is what they're saying. I don't know. Boss Life, I didn't hear the part that where Boss Life said she felt like she was being held kind of, in that same situation where she couldn't leave. He wouldn't allow her to leave. But yeah, I don't.
I'm literally on the phone, girl. Like Robert is calling me while I'm on the phone. Like, and I don't want to hear no tea because I can't spill it. Don't tell me. Don't call me. Tell me shit. I don't want. I don't want that on me right now. Cause I'm tired of holding tea. No, I don't. Cause he about to give me the whole rundown, and I don't. I don't want to hear it. Cause he go, girl, you can't say nothing, and I'm gonna have to wait till he spill the tea on Saturday.
And then we gonna give you hell because I'm
Right,
be
and
like,
no,
tell it.
no, no, I do not want to hear it, girl. No, ma'am. Cause I ain't gonna be able to say shit. Hell, I be tired of sitting on tea. Hell no,
Kincaid, come up here and tell it.
girl.
Can
Not
K
going to
come
jail.
back up?
What's been
Because I
exposed
missed the whole
that will help
thing.
him?
I
I'm
was
gonna
on
give
the phone. I'm so sorry, y'all. So y'all gonna have to fill me in on what happened on my
Girl,
shirt.
I don't want to know nothing.
Come up, Kincaid. Cause I'm for real. I done missed the whole thing, but um, this shit is about to get deep. I don't know. Uh,
So basically, Lady B, remember I told you I was gonna call my homegirl to ask her to come and do the domestic violence with you, right, for Friday.
yeah,
So I was telling her what was going on with everything, and she said that the problem is when people get on social media apps, that you can use it as that's just my social media content. Like that's what I do for social media. You know how people be faking it like they got all this money
Yeah.
and they really don't be having his money and they be recording other people's lifestyles. So basically, if he was to get a good attorney, he can actually use that. And then by him having them panels, she said that's not a good thing with having them panels. It's basically saying all of this is
Content.
entertainment purposes. I was like,
You missed her.
oh my God.
You missed
She
that
said, so
word.
that's what's gonna mess them up. She said that's what's gonna mess them all up with that.
And she's a lawyer. And she's a lawyer. And she's a lawyer. So this right now.
Who is Nature Boy? See, I don't know who Nature Boy is. I'm talking about when him having the panels. You know, when he do the panels of
Right.
basically you auditioning to come on here and all that type of stuff. That's what she was saying. I was like, oh my God, that is crazy.
So basically, so he going go a broke lawyer go crazy. Who's a broke lawyer? Who's a broke lawyer? Period, Shay. Thank you, babe. Who's a broke lawyer?
So let me tell you, Kincaid, Nature Boy tried to use that same defense. He tried
Oh,
to
she said, I thought she said, I'm sorry, Corinne. She said she thought I said Korea lawyer. Mm-mm.
Oh, no, no, no.
no, no. She's talking about of somebody that she knows. So Kincaid, the backstory with so Nature Boy and TKO used to be friends. Nature Boy had kind of the same situation, and actually it was a lot worse, to be honest with you, for me, because he actually had the women up there fighting and da 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 da. And but he used to have panels, he used to have shit stuff, yeah. And he tried to use the same defense that it was all content. He even had his cult people come up and say yes, it was content, but he got convicted. So I don't know. They didn't let me show it in court. He filed an appeal. Yeah, he can file plenty of appeals, but his ass got convicted and his ass went to jail. And it did not work. It did not, Kincaid. Maybe you might want to do a little research about Nature Boy. It was a big thing on this app. Big. And they compare TKO and Nature Boy all the time, and they were friends. And actually, one of Nature Boy's girls actually went to TKO, fucked around with him, and then went back to Nature Boy.
So is
Okay.
Nature Boy a
Hold
PIMP, what
up.
they're
Stop,
saying
stop.
he is?
Wait, hold on. Go ahead. Go ahead, Zeus. Hold on, KK.
So the reason why I don't think he's gonna go to jail for all of the stuff that's coming out is because it happened previously. It didn't happen recently, and it's not happening currently. It might be happening with Armani currently, but she's not coming forward and saying anything. But the stuff with Korea and the other females, that was months or whatever ago. And so I know they don't play that, but then he'll be more likely to go to jail if he was in the middle of beating one of them and they called the police and they was able to prove and show like he's been doing this to me, this is what's been going on. That's different. But somebody just going to the police station being like this happened 4 months ago. Yeah, they will come over. Yeah, they might do an investigation and all that stuff like that, but they're not going to take you to jail for that because then he could be like, we got in an argument, he got in a whatever. It would be different. But what I do want to say about him, but domestic violence don't hold no real time. No, I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. But what I'm saying is, if somebody goes and shows, if somebody goes and says, I'm not with this person anymore, right? Korea, I'm not with them anymore. And I'm at the police station and I'm showing how he beat my ass and here's bruises on me, here's everything. When they go and ask him questions, he gonna be like, we got in an argument, she hit me, I hit her back, we used to hit each other, we're not together anymore, she's an ex of mine, she's making all that extra shit up, blah blah blah. That doesn't guarantee that they're gonna go and lock him up. That's what I'm saying. It would be different if he was beating her ass currently and she called the police right there for a domestic disturbance and showed them, like, look at my arm, look at my face, look at all this. He's more likely during that. But what I am saying with him, he has priors. I know she has pictures and videos. I know. I'm not disputing that. What I'm saying, you guys, is he's more likely to go to jail if it was current time, not her just going to the police station and being like, "This is my ex," because he could be like, "She's my ex too," and that was 3 months ago, and we got in an argument, and she hit me too, and she busted me up as well. So she's just doing this to be petty. Like, there's so many other factors than just that. What I'm saying is he's more likely to go if it's current time. Um, okay, let me get you on God's blessing. You don't have to worry about anything, boo boo. Um, What I'm saying, she can get a charge as well for hitting back. Yeah, thank you. That's what I was about to say that next. Grandma does. He can say she hit me, and she can get a charge as well. Like domestic violence is, it's. I think he'd be more likely to go in with Armani because it's current right now and it's actually happening to where she could show her bruises and it could be all of that, blah blah blah. Whereas Korea's was months ago, and he could also try to have a case in a file and try to say she was hitting me, she was verbally, and all this other type of stuff like that. But I do want to say, remember he had. I don't know if you know this, Lady B, but I. So
Right. No, we just
I say that to say, with these women, I don't think that he was just hitting them, Lady B. I think that he was also sexually assaulting them as well. That can take someone to jail
Right.
immediately.
And if you notice, a lot of the ladies that got on said he was forcing them to hold. That's human trafficking. That's what's gonna get the charge, the real charges. That sexual assault and that human trafficking. They going for the wrong thing. Domestic violence don't hold no real jail time. They don't care nothing about that. But that human trafficking and that sexual assault, that's where he gonna get his time at. But they ain't even bringing that up. They keep on talking about hitting, hitting, hitting. If you hit back, you get a charge too.
well, I think that Korea would get in trouble too because she knew what the fuck was going on. So wouldn't that be an accessory? He could say
It
that they,
is.
you
It
know,
is.
he could be vindictive and say that.
So they need to go with the, something that they know gonna stick. That domestic violence ain't gonna stick. They going the wrong route because a lot of them said that he forced them to go out there and hoe.
Exactly, and that's what I was saying. What I was saying is he is more likely to get time, what you guys are saying, in terms of showing the prostitution, the pimping and pandering, which is what he got arrested for before. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, and then it's on recording where she said they fought him as well. But even if they're looking at it as saying that we fought him and we were defending ourselves, he could flip it around and say, no, they were hitting me. They were doing this. They're trying to be petty because of money, because we're not together anymore. But what would stick first and foremost, oh shit, what would stick more than all of that is if there was any sexual assault, if they did any DNA tests, if they called rape and they had to get tested, and the pimping and pandering, if they had any proof of him being like, you can't leave, you got to take your clothes off, or you got to sleep with someone else, all those types of things to be able to show that, because there's no defense for that. Your ass is out of here. It's like the nature boy shit. He's not nature boy, but I do believe he has a form of what nature boy was doing. That
Right.
would stick. That would stick 10 times more, I believe, than just saying he beat my ass 4 to 5 months
And,
ago. Here's some pictures and videos.
but here's the thing, Robert, and I think some people may have been missing this. They're now trying to add in, quote unquote, these allegations of kidnapping and so forth, because I heard Boss Life talking about it on her live. Because other people were bringing up the fact that yes, domestic
We
violence is
went
bad,
back.
but
It
you
won't
can't.
stick.
But
She
you
went
can't.
back.
She's not gonna get. No, I'm talking about Boss Life. No, no, no. I'm
Boss
talking about
Life
Boss
went
Life.
back. She
Boss Life.
went back. And she left online smiling. They broke up.
I'm just telling you, what she said. But again, I think it's because they started pointing out the fact that domestic violence, even if you're convicted, it's a misdemeanor and there won't be much jail time. So I don't know if that's the thing, and them leaving and going back, that could be, it's a plenty of women that have men that have been convicted of whatever, and the women have gone back. That's, that's a sign of abuse. A lot of women do that.
That's not what I'm
So
saying. I'm saying that the only reason why that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, Korea, is she went back right after he put her out.
I know,
She left right online.
I agree.
You get
No,
what
And
I'm saying?
no,
So
I
how
get
was
it.
boss life? And
that,
it's like this shit
I
is
don't know.
stupid to
That's
me.
what I'm
Like
saying. I don't
fight
understand where the
for they life
kidnapping
for
part
real.
comes in
Like
at.
these bitches is crazy. I don't
this
look.
I
about
can
my
hear.
wife's last incident, y'all.
Mhm.
He called the police on her because she ran off in his car.
Right.
Police got
Mhm.
told the police he did not touch her. He don't hit on her. Then she went to jail. He filed charges on her first. So in that situation, her shit is dead. So she
Mhm.
hang hers up because he called the police. She didn't.
This shit is
Well,
weird to
but
me.
both of them went to jail though. Remember,
Yeah,
they
they
arrested him too though.
back and got him because when she got into the jailhouse, she was pissed off that he didn't come pick her up, and she said that online. He didn't come bail me out, so I told them he hit. That's when they went back and got him. But
No, no,
why?
no, no. Both of
um,
them went to jail at the same time. Both of them
They,
went to jail.
oh, they
She got mad because he got out before her and did not come back and get her back. No,
nobody,
both of them went to jail at the same time, Grandma.
they didn't go to jail at the same time because she was telling the police he didn't hit her. It was on live. He was telling the police she didn't hit her. Actually went to jail for stealing the car and being drunk driving the car.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It
No, I.
wasn't about abuse that day. It was about her being drunk
Mm,
driving the car. And when
mm,
he live, he talked about if I allowed her to do that, then I would be, and she hurt somebody, then I would
mm,
be charged because that was my vehicle that she
mm.
was drunk.
Yeah, yeah. No, I agree. I'm not listen. I'm just telling you what she said. I don't see where kidnapping, because again, I didn't hear her say why she thought this kidnapping charge would be effective, or holding her against her will or whatever.
And
So I'm just interested to
back
see.
you remember
Mhm,
she was telling people I'm gonna steal the damn Wi-Fi box. She would have this whole
mhm,
time going around the house
mhm.
looking for the goddamn Wi-Fi box.
Like
If
this
a
I
man
is
remember.
like, you know what's pissing me off, because this first started off as a serious domestic violence, whatever. Like I said, it was bullshit. Now look where we at. Look where we at.
Yeah, because now Charlie was holding a surviving keys panel.
sure
So
did.
everybody
Hey,
is trying
thank
to come
you.
up off of this.
This is
Mm-hmm.
not content to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm like, I mean, this is not.
Mm-hmm.
1 minute,
They have.
it feels like somebody's trying to get somebody back. Then the next minute is somebody, I want them to go down. What you want them to go down for?
Mm. It's gonna be interesting. This is gonna be very, very interesting to see how this really plays out, and to see if anything really comes of this. Because at the end of the day,
Just hit me up. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Korean baby. You know
yeah,
why I think me and you be having
right,
this
right,
discussion,
juicy.
because you and I are older women, right? And we have children. And I know that some of us, and I listen, I'm the hardest one on a nigga. I'm for real. I don't play no games when it comes to a nigga and my babies. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, which one is he? Is he a rapist? Is he a pimp? What kind of occupation did a motherfucker have? Like, who is he on Bigo? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is he pimping these hoes? Cause I'm like,
All of
okay,
the
I see
above.
MD, I see Boss Life. They all was on a panel.
He's
Empress
all of the
met them
above.
first.
He's all of the above, Lady B. But this is stuff that we've been knowing. That's why I was telling you, I wasn't really expecting her to come out and sell me
Did
something that I
Imp
hadn't
know that
already
he
heard
was
before.
any of these things? Is what I'm asking.
Did he what, baby? I'm sorry, you went out.
Did Imp know that he was that?
I'ma just say this. Imp has been on this app just like I have, longer than me. There's been multiple accusations of this. There's been even on her when she so yeah, she knew. She knew. Everybody knew. Everybody knew about these allegations, especially she used to do business with him. She used to defend him. Yeah, she was on the panels. So yeah, she knew of the accusations. Now, whether she believed it or not, I don't know. You know, when you're friends with somebody or call yourself business partners or whatever they call themselves was doing, people tend to overlook or try to, because they got business going on, and then when the business falls apart, then all of a sudden now you see the light. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute, what she just said, just like she. Right, and the shit came out about Brandon's wife, how he beat on her. All this was while she was dealing with and doing business with him, and she always defended them. So, I'm just saying. That's why I said it was the right message, wrong messenger, and it's now turned away from from that message to now it's the beef between her and him, which I think is not a good, if this is truly about the abuse and about what TKO has done. Now, while I may have found it funny as hell, do I think that was the right direction for her to go in? No, I don't.
This is
She
crazy.
said the women never went to her for help, so she ignored it
Listen to my
basically.
point of view, right? Listen to me real quick. So it goes from, Korea, she was abused and, blah, 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 blah. How the fuck do we get into an argument with Brandon out of all of this? Like, how the fuck did this happen?
I feel it's weird. It's very crazy to me because I don't understand it myself. I really don't. I don't.
Like, how the fuck how do we minimize domestic violence I don't
Now and
fucking get
now
it.
and now and now Brandon is over there with a men empowerment panel. So I
Yes.
want,
Yes.
like I said, all of these people are doing this for
Content.
content, and they're doing it for clout. But
Mhm.
it's sad because in the crossfire is people who really have been affected by this. And it's
Yes.
really, and it's disgusting.
Who gives a fuck?
Mhm.
Right. Like,
Because you see, got Robert Bobblehead was holding a surviving keys panel today. Hmm.
Yeah, but at least he let them people speak their piece and didn't interrupt and do all of that. You know, everybody's going to do that, and that's what's expected. But the thing about it is, I just can't. At least he's not. He at least he's hasn't. We expect that from him. The reason why I went off on Empress is because you have sat up here so many times and said you are really for all these people, and then you are the same one that bashes these people and sits with with their abusers,
Hmm.
and that is sick.
Yeah.
It's sick to use. It's the same thing as Tommy K sitting with the church to be like, "Oh, I hope you guys are okay," while you was the same one literally saying, "Bitch," just a few months before that you wanted his children dead, and now you're using a traumatic experience to get some views and clout and some content. It's disgusting.
so wait a minute. Imp now is in 20's agency?
I don't know. Shut up, Dixon.
Oh, I don't. She didn't say what she didn't. She hasn't said whose agency she went to. So I don't know, baby. I didn't even know she had left keys till she just said it.
Yeah, I doubt it though. I think she probably would go with her kids because I would. I would go with one of my kids or whatever. But this shit is sickening. So we go from Korea being beat to now they do a whole the other day surviving TKO panel. Now we're on beefing. Now Brandon is the abused because his girlfriend was beating him up and she recorded him. She got on Bigo today and kind of like, what I'm saying? You could tell she young. I looked at her photo. I was like, damn, they be fucking babies. Like, how the fuck do you old niggas be fucking on these young ass women? Fucking on babies.
Hmm. And think it's okay just because they're 18. They're 18, okay, but they're still a teen. You in your 30s. But that
Okay.
goes down back into the history of time though.
Who?
I said that goes back into history of time where these old ass men fucking around with these little young girls.
I know. Hmm.
Yes, I was about to piggyback off of that. They ain't doing nothing but robbing the cradle once again, and all of these people about to get clout off of this bullshit.
Right.
All I'm saying is, how the fuck you running away from a place that you never really was at? It don't make sense to me. All you had to do, if your money was long like that and all that, just leave. You're not saving. You're not saving Korea. I mean, the other girl, Amani. Y'all not saving that baby. The baby is still in the danger, whatever's going on there,
If she
and they
is a
using the
baby.
baby for content.
If she
Well,
is.
allegedly, right? Allegedly,
Well,
you
because did
know.
you notice? Did you notice that now they've been saying all this time they wasn't gonna show the baby face. They wasn't gonna show the baby face. Y'all couldn't see the baby face. And
And
then the
now
very
all we
next day
see is the
after
baby.
the interview, she went live showing the baby face.
And
Mm.
every time we turn around, all we see is that baby. But all I'm saying is, where's the parenting classes at? Y'all not holding that baby right. That baby probably got gas and colic and everything. They hold the baby like it's still in the womb. Like it's just a lot of things wrong with the situation. But all I'm saying is y'all knew this man whole background before y'all went into the situation. Y'all knew that he was a pimp or supposedly pimp or whatever he trying to do, and he running up a bag off for all of y'all, and everybody follow suit. I feel like I'm about to be the devil's advocate real quick. I'm
Angel,
sorry,
angel,
but
we don't use the devil over here. We use the angels. Angels
well,
advocate.
the angel's advocate.
I'm saying.
Okay,
Yeah.
all I'm saying is that Miss Honey, you didn't get picked, and your bag was gone, and now you butt hurt, and now you crying the blues. All I'm saying is take your L and sit the fuck down.
That's
And
it.
let them do whatever they gonna do. I feel like after that show, that little drip or whatever they call that show was, came out with all them girls, she went haywire because she wasn't one of them.
No, 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 China Doll. This was the thing. They made it a point to say they would never show the baby's face on Bigo. They made that point. They said it several times. And then the day after all of this comes out, bam, they go to baby face. They were showing the baby. You could see the baby, but they wasn't showing the baby's face. I just, mhm. Yeah, no, I don't think he would hurt the baby, but the baby, if the baby grows up
Mute your
seeing
phone,
that
Big
girl
Purse.
grows up seeing that,
Mute your phone, Big Purse.
hold on. Mutual, yeah, hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in the comments. That's me. That's the baby.
Okay.
But this here's my thing. I don't think anybody's saying that we think that he would hurt the baby. That's not what we're saying. But this is a girl that's growing up, and if she sees that, that is gonna hurt that baby. It may not be a physical hurt, but it's gonna be an emotional hurt, and that's gonna be a trauma to that child, to that baby, if she grows up in that household seeing her mama being beat on. So that technically, while he may not be physically or they may not be physically hurting the baby, that baby seeing that and being in that environment is detrimental to that baby is what we're saying. Now, I don't know. No, but we saw the text messages between, and I know y'all didn't like that, but in one of those text messages, Armani says that he hit her. Well, that's your opinion, baby. I don't think any child growing up in a household where there's abuse going on and pampering, and you got all these different 304s in and out the house is saying that the baby gonna be all right. It's a lot of shit on here that ain't our business, but we speak on it and we in it. This ain't your business, but you over here talking, you speaking on it. You over here being nosy, trying to catch the tea and see what we saying. So if it ain't our business, then why you over here listening? I'm just saying, no shade. This is
Everybody's
big.
talking about it.
Once you bring it to Bigo, everybody gonna be talking about it. If it wasn't our business, then they shouldn't have brought it to Bigo.
Like, what the fuck?
It
What?
don't have to be my room. I'm talking to you. You talking. This ain't our business, so I'm talking to you.
No, Korea. Korea. Did she say why are we talking about it?
She said this ain't our business. Well, if it wasn't our business, then they shouldn't have brought it to the app.
Everybody's talking about this. And I think that every woman on this app, every seasoned woman should be talking about this.
You talking about speak on everybody. We're talking about this situation because this is the situation that's in the forefront. You don't know who else we've talked about. You said you just came in the room, Pumpkin. So everybody's speaking on it. I'm just saying. You can't say this ain't our business, but you in here talking about it. You in here listening to us while we talking about it. If it ain't our business, then don't be in here listening to it. Bye. Bye, baby. Have a good one. God bless. That burns my ass up. When folks, this ain't our business, but you in here talking about it and listening to the discussion, and you putting your 2 cents in it. It ain't your business what we talking about then. If that's the case, just saying. Right.
It's social media. It's a topic. You know what I'm saying? It's a topic that I think that all of us should be talking about. Domestic violence is serious. If you look at how many women die due to domestic violence, then you will understand why we're focuses on this and why my focus is how the fuck we get from somebody getting beat to prostituted and now we on who dick is bigger and who's smaller. Like I don't understand where that come in at. But
Yeah,
that's where I'm at. I'm here for the content though.
this is crazy. This is all over the place now. This is all it done went girl left, right,
I'm
up and
here for
down.
stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know, how we get here. How did we get, to where her and Brandon is beefing now?
I'm at because I'm confused too about that too. Now I'm like you, but now don't get me wrong. I'm here for the content because I've been cackling and giggling all since yesterday. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm sorry. That's just yeah, 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 yeah. I'm sorry. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry.
And what is it called? The big mic draws or
Yeah, 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 yeah. Jumpstart that yeah, 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 yeah. I'm sorry. Y'all, that is stuck in my brain. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop being petty. I'm gonna stop being petty. Yeah, 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 yeah.
and the content has been content, no shade. I was entertained all day. Yeah, I'm entertained. Like, I'm here for it. So I ain't mad about it.
But I do agree with you. We have gotten way off a subject. Hey, my Cass. Hey, my baby.
Just so you guys know, you know me, I scroll around the whole app. Doop 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 doop.
Right.
There's something bigger coming. The dark-haired skinny girl that's in the house right now, when everything was going down, she
Mhm.
was in a room with all the other girls. They were talking about their new place they're moving into 2,000 square yard. Fucking yeah. It's a big acreage. He's moving all the girls to. They're picking out animals. Yeah.
They doing what?
They're moving to an acreage. 22,000 acres.
Like a compound. Like a compound. They finna build a
Yeah.
compound.
They
Kind
were
of like.
all talking about it while all this was going on. I went into their room. I snuck into the dark, skinny haired girl's room. I
Mhm.
can't remember her name. Like a cottage, yeah, somewhere like that. And I was like, what? And they're all picking out animals, what they're bringing on the acreage. And
That's a cool.
so
Right, kind of. Mm-hmm.
we know for a fact nothing's going to happen out of this. He's going to stay on the app. You
Mhm.
know, this is just content for everybody. You know, if he gets kicked off here, he's going to TikTok. No, he's not, because I have people that can stop
He
that.
just
But
said that Beagle loves him, so he ain't going nowhere.
yeah, no, Beagle loves all of this. Every room has 10,000, 8,000, 7,000, 1,500, 800 people in it. And it's like everybody's feeding off this, and now it's going off the direction, you know, and the main thing is the women that were involved in this, and it's all going sideways now, and it's just content now. It's just crazy. But yeah, that's what the one girl said. She got dark, skinny. She's very tiny. She's the main girl that's been there for 7 months that he had hidden. He's been dating her for 7 months, but he just brought her out after the angels came to the house. I forget her name. She had a panel or live, and the girls were in her box, and they were talking about the acreage that they're getting.
So they finna do a
So
TKO. I mean, a nature boy. He finna
yes,
pull a nature boy.
right. That's what they were talking about. The
But
acreage
okay, so nobody's
that's
gonna have
2,000.
so they just gonna be taking care of her and the baby.
I don't know. I don't know. In my opinion, Lotus, you know, like back in the day, you had your madam of the house, right? The bottom of the madam, the lady. And on the street, you had the muscle, the one woman or man that stood on the corner and watched the girls and made sure they were safe.
Mm.
That's Lotus.
Mm.
Lotus is the muscle. And I watched them in the house the other day when all of them, before all this went down, all the girls were upstairs and TKO was showing some guy his
Oh,
game room,
yeah,
and all the girls were in there, and as soon as what's her face walked in, they all kind of like bowed down to her like a madam, like
Low.
no,
Armani.
Armani, yeah. And they were like all kind of straight and, you know, proper and this and that. So I mean, but she's at that position where when those girls are there, she's the top dog. Lotus is the muscle of the house. And you can tell Lotus is a tough one. You can just see it when you watch her. She's very, but I mean, that's just my opinion. I've been watching, and I go everywhere.
why don't he
I
just
go
make this
everywhere.
like a place, a safe haven for girls, and make a business out of it without hoeing them and without fucking them?
Right, right. Yeah.
Mm-mm. Child.
Now you done turned me on to something new. I did not know they was building a compound. That's that cult shit, y'all.
Yeah, that's what she was talking about. All the girls were talking about. And they were talking about getting one girl wants to bring a peacock, and one girl wants to get pigs and chickens. Yeah, I'm serious. Like, I was like, what? So all this is going on right now. Where is he?
Wow. She said you can't control him without that yick. Oh, you know what, Coco? I'm just saying. The Bunny Ranch. There you go. That and
That's where he can get away with it legally.
that's what I was finna say. Do y'all think he finna apply for a license since cause you know it's legal if you have a license and it's outside
It's
the
not him that's going to get the license. It's another girl. He can't get
well,
a
yeah,
license
he
because
can't.
he's been convicted.
Right, he can't. But
Right.
but I'm saying that's what they do you think that's what they trying to do, y'all?
In
Girl.
the mountains. In the mountains. Yeah, I was shocked when everybody was off hearing everything else, and I kind of went, I'm going to go over and listen to her. And she's the one that she's been there for 7 months, and nobody knew she was there.
Yeah, that's true.
And so when she said that, I was like, oh shit. Like, they're planning something, you know, they're getting the SUV.
Well,
Like,
hell,
I'm just
listen, they already got a SUV. It's on mine. It's because they the ones that's been in it ever since he bought it for. I'm sorry.
right.
That's my business. Me, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you look beautiful, Lady B. I can't type it, but I was gonna say it, but you
Yeah,
look beautiful. But
yeah.
yeah, that's just something to think about. I did go in that room and I did hear them talking, and those girls were dead serious. And I was like, whoa, what the heck? And people were coming in trolling, and they were ignoring them and just talking. But at the beginning, when there was nobody trolling, is when they were talking about it. They stopped talking about it once some people started coming in. And then Lotus came in and started kicking everybody out.
Mm,
Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay. I don't know. Give it time, and nothing's gonna happen. Beagle's making money off this. Nothing's gonna happen.
yeah,
Right.
not
The
big go.
girls have no case. The girls have no
No
case,
problem with that.
unfortunately. You know, we try to teach our daughters, like I have a 39-year-old and a 17-year-old, and we try to teach our kids if something like this happens, act upon it ASAP. Don't let it go. You know, we try to, but some girls don't have that guidance, and that's what he goes for, is those girls that are weak like that. You know, like if you listen to his stories, no dad, no moms, you know, half of them. And it was like, Lord,
Half of
yeah,
them have
it's
parents
all
that don't
right.
want to listen to them. I heard what's like with her mother and how disrespectful and rude she was. Like how you listen to a motherfucker on the app you ain't never met, but you ain't gonna listen to your mama. Girl, these motherfuckers,
Hmm.
that girl is a child.
And I heard her just the other day when she was live. Her mom was like, "You see, y'all keep saying I didn't raise her right. She was raised right. She just don't want to listen." They was kind of going back and forth a little bit, and because she was telling her to stop saying this, and
Hey, come back up, cuz. Cuz, somebody in the queue. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Cuz, come back up. I know.
he was quiet.
Auntie, I told y'all for months what he was doing to these women, taking their money and buying contacts and motherfucking frontals.
Get your butt down. I thought get that. All right, baby. Come back.
Oh, Dr. Popoff, we been knew that. Yeah, we've been knowing that for years. This Dr. Popoff, we been knowing that. We no shade. We been big Armani, but that ain't the Armani. We okay, that's a different. Hey, big Armani. Child. Well, yeah, not true. He's not taking it. They giving it to him. No shade, but he is definitely manipulating them and having these women think that they're investing in building a household with him. And I mean, for me, I still wouldn't have did that shit because I'd have been like, bitch, nah, ain't none of that going on. But again, at this point, anybody that goes over there with him, especially like right now during this time where all this information is coming out, whatever happens, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to have any sympathy for him. Like, really and truly, don't get me wrong. I'm not that sympathetic with Korea. But am I sympathetic if he about the abuse? Yes. But as far as the situation and everything that led up to it and after it, no, because she chose not to do her research. Even if she says she didn't know, she chose not to do her research. Because I've been in there and I heard people trying to tell her, and she even said Jason Lee tried to warn her. So if your big time dude that you dealing with trying to tell you, why you ain't do your research, pumpkin?
I'm over her. Like, girl, this shit turned into circus, and your ass is all you. And look,
To be fair, Grandma Dove, Yetta was like the second girl that. So Yetta didn't have nobody to tell her because then the shit didn't. Yetta is the one that exposed him.
mm,
For real, no shade. Nobody wanted to listen to her because of her delivery. And they was like, oh, she did, but because Yetta is just, she's very strong, she's very opinionated. Oh yeah. No, Yetta said she didn't tell Korea. I heard Yetta, she was live the other day. She said she never talked to Korea, she never inboxed her, she never tried to tell her nothing. She said, but with Boss Life, she did. I'm just telling you what Yetta actually said out her own mouth just the day before yesterday. It was over the weekend when she was live.
mhm.
Go ahead, Samia. I'm sorry, booby.
Um, I wanted to come up here, and I got to say, hey, my baby, Kovrinka, and hey, Lady Bree, and y'all in the comments, I don't know y'all. Now, I ain't trying to be mean or nothing, and just trying to share my opinion, but y'all know I'm
Just pick
gonna
it out.
be
Just pick
honest
it out.
with
Just
you.
pick it out.
I'm gonna be honest with you in my own humble opinion, without being sentimental, of course, without offending anyone who thinks differently from my point of view, but also to look at it at this matter with a distinctive perspective that I would like to have nothing to say. Lady B, your eyes is so pretty, girl.
They-
They is so luscious and everything. I think that they's real beautiful. I just want to come up here because I just woke up. I had some oxtails, but I still think that the wench is a full of ink, okay, and stuff. She full of it. She hit that boy, and he hit her ass back.
Yeah, that was a fight. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, that was a fight. He should have never put his hands on her. Period. Point blank. You know what I'm saying? But like, it went back to
it was the admission though, still for me that she spit on him immediately, and then when,
It's so
you
pretty.
spit on the man.
I love that makeup.
How's you that
like,
I'm mesmerized by this makeup right now because I am loving these colors.
I love it.
Um, okay, pretty.
Especially
How
with the
is
shirt. Look like the shirt she got on is like bringing out the colors in your makeup, and then you
Oh, let
got.
me see this. Okay, period. Okay, sunflowers.
Yes. Okay,
What's
I'm
them
sorry.
tatas?
I'm sorry. Back on subject. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Is that a
Okay,
different
wait, wait. Okay,
baby?
okay,
Did I see
okay.
filled with
that?
nothing but
That
makeup.
little curve.
Filled with
Oh,
nothing but makeup though.
you know what?
But makeup on
Wait
it.
a minute. Could you stood up right quick? Cause I think that when you was trying to reach for the ceiling, you gotta reach around you gotta wrench it off and wrench around.
Yeah, you got to wrench it, wrench for
Wrench,
it.
you gotta wrench around. You gotta turn a little bit and like that little angle. That way you can get whatever it is.
No more butt. We ain't showing no more butt on
Why you can't show me the butt, girl?
I'm so mad
Okay,
at
anyway.
Lady B right now. Why?
But
I love
she spit on them, y'all, and then he struck her. And then she hit him, y'all, and then he struck her. I
she
mean,
wouldn't
you
take
can't.
she wouldn't take the trash out, and then he threw the trash can on her. Yeah, I'm just saying.
I mean, you know.
Let me just say this. I'm a little cuckoo in my younger years. I done tried to be good, cool, calm, and collected in my older years and realized that I actually have shit to lose. So I'm gonna just tell you this scenario. I had this ex, and it was a little toxic relationship, and I stayed trying to hit him. Did he ever hit me back? No. Would I have blamed him if he did? No. He, as a man, Grab me, used to grab me and hold like physically with like we would wrestle, bitch. We would be tussling in that bitch. Well, I would be tussling. He would just be holding me, like until I calm down. And I know not every man is like that. And I tell people now, I'm older now. I'm like, bitch, keep your hands to yourself. Because if you hit a motherfucker and they hit you back, male or female, it is what it is. But I don't think that that's just a situation. Even if she had never hit him, I think he still would have been hitting on her. Even if she was not, because if you hit me, bitch, I'm gonna defend myself, baby. We fighting.
Uh-huh.
So
Exactly.
you know,
Especially if you spit on me. You
either way,
spit on me, I'm gonna have to.
Bitch ass nigga. I mean, she provoked him right online. I wish you say something. He never said nothing. I wish you do something.
very aggressive.
And then
Mhm.
your story
Yeah,
compound
you know,
with Armani's story made it sound a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, like more intimate
more, but
because yours was
right.
based off rust sex and good dick and a great time. And that's exactly, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just,
Now
I
listen,
I'm gonna tell you,
ain't
I'm
nothing,
with you
ain't
when you're
nothing.
right,
I don't like
Lady Bree,
I'm a
and
sick.
I'm here with you.
Wait a minute now. I'm sick of y'all talking about this rough sex. Ain't nothing wrong with a little choke, choke, gag, gag, pull my house, slap my ass, flip me upside. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was getting
No, ain't nothing wrong
I'm
with it now. I
I'm
ain't
just
gonna
talking
hold
shit.
it
Now,
now.
that was,
I
that's
like a little aggression.
Oh, is that the white? Is that the white you was talking about you was going to get me?
no, I didn't get it yet. I still didn't go to the store. This is this turquoise blue. I'm trying to do something, but I'll work it out. You know how when you just doing something, you just don't quite know what the fuck you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing something and I'm
Do
listening.
the
I'm just
pull
listening to y'all. I'm a,
that on,
a
baby.
little
Pull that.
agitated with this whole situation. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Can you pull? Maybe do the see what it would look like. Maybe with that little orangey color when you do the little halo. I think that would be pretty.
That's what
Oh
we.
yeah, that's what you're doing. Okay, thank you, thank you. I got my wish. Hold on, yeah, I got my wish. Hold on, yeah, baby. Oh, wait a minute.
Compliments of Korea makeup that she bought me. Thank you, Korea. Thank you, Korean. I'm
All
sorry.
right, like listen now, I love y'all, but y'all don't keep seeing me keep putting in the comments Korea slash in Korean. Please don't confuse me with that one. As much as I hate what happened to her, I don't want to be confused with her either.
Yeah.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
You
No,
know, I'm
ma'am.
I'm just saying this is Korean. No, no, no. I got the N at the end of my
With a
name.
hard end at the
The
end.
hard
A
with a
hard
hard.
end.
Please don't confuse.
And share
Oh,
the
that
love,
is gorgeous.
y'all.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, that's gorgeous. Beautiful.
No, we ain't finished with it yet. Yeah, we ain't finished. It's not popping for me. It's not. It's not. It's something I'm missing, but I'm gonna figure it out. It's something. I don't know if I need to darken this up just a little bit more. But
Mm-mm.
for those who don't know what I'm doing or whatever, I'm gonna show you the look. She having a red lip. I'm doing a red lip because I'm light skinned. I'm a light
I
skinned.
think if you did a little bit of like the color in your eyes. Okay, okay. I've seen this. Okay, we're going to little Africa. Okay, little Africa. Little Africa. Okay. If you do a little gold in the center of the red, do a little red on the outside, a little gold on the inside. I think that would be pretty.
Like bring it down just a little bit, make a little shadow. Maybe that'll give you the little pop. You know how you
Hey,
get
amazing
like a
diva,
little
darling.
hey, amazing diva.
So hey, amazing diva. So that's where we at right now. So that's the look that we went for those who are just tuning in. Hey, girl, I know, right? So we got to deep
Yes, diva.
a
Sit
little
up here
bit.
talking about this bullshit. Hmm.
It's nothing wrong with the eye, baby. Can we do a little red on the outside and then put a little gold on the in the middle? There, like a little what you call it?
Like a halo.
Ombre.
Yeah, like a little halo down at the bottom. That's pretty though. I love that look. I
Yeah.
love that look. That is
Now
so
you about to make me go in the bathroom and play in my face.
Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Okay.
You know,
But I'm with you when you're right, and I have actually been in a grants with your opinion. Um, from the beginning, because common sense is common sense. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Just
Yeah.
because you don't like somebody don't mean that they was wrong for responding.
Yeah. I think
I don't think nobody should be putting their hands on nobody for real.
Right.
But
That
if you hit me, I'm gonna hit your ass back.
yeah. Only once
It's
did anybody peep what only one Sue said? Was she talking because she was on a messy caller show? She was on a messy caller show. Um TKO is actually getting trolled by trolls. Did anybody peep his live? Because that's also what we about to recap. We about to recap. You
I'm
didn't,
gonna get down and
I
let
didn't hear it either,
you,
baby.
down and let you recap.
huh?
Now see, Karinka done left me. You know what? I ain't got time for this shit.
Wait a minute. Where did y'all go? Where did y'all go? Wait. So where did y'all go? Wait. Where did y'all go? So wait. Did y'all hear that? That TKO is actually flirting with Korea. Did y'all hear about that too?
No, no. I only had one cocktail. Well, no, I actually had two cocktails. One at the nail shop and then one at the restaurant. But I just, every now and again, I like to get up here and run my mouth because I like being messy. But no, what we were saying, we was gonna get down and let you recap. But that's why I had dropped. I thought
Yeah,
you was.
that was yeah.
All right.
And cause
Y'all want to shift
you know
gears?
her country ass
Do y'all
is
want to shift gears real quick because we have zero fucks given. Did anybody peep that this morning? How she was going in on Jesse?
No, I didn't.
no, I ain't hear know about that.
Yes, it's here. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 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 give us the deets, baby.